It is currently day 0 of 5 days of coding a game. There are several rules. First, I can use any tutorials. I cannot use any other outside assistance. And I cannot use Google Images or AI to create my characters. I have to create them myself. Second, this will be a 2D game. And third, it needs to be playable online. So somehow I need to get the game online. So, there's several things we first need to do. And the first thing is plan. So before day 1 begins, let's get planning. So, first thing we need is a theme. Luckily, I already have a theme because I went to my Discord server, gave them a bunch of themes, and they chose one. If you want to be part of the Discord server, links in the description. Now, the theme we chose was space. Now, we also need to have a name. And after some thinking, I've gotten a name. Void Runner. Pretty cool, pretty catchy. I kind of like it. Now, we also need to have a character, which is obviously going to be an astronaut. Because, that's just what astronauts are. They're in space. And I think you're going to be fighting aliens. Pretty typical for an 8-bit 2D game. And the last thing we need, well actually, the second to last thing we need is to set up the levels. How are we going to set up the levels? Well, I've decided. We need 3 different levels because I think 3 is a cool number. I like 3. So, we're going to have 1 level on the moon, 1 level on Mars, and 1 on Neptune. For the aliens, I'm thinking 1 that just walks around. When you touch it, you die, and 1 that shoots rays. Now, the last thing we need is a game creating engine, or rendering engine, whatever you call it. I've looked at some. One is Unity, and there's a bunch of others. But they're too complicated because the best thing I can code is Scratch. I suck at coding. So, I figured, what if I make a Scratch game? But that's just stupid. So, I found something a little similar to Scratch, but actually very different, and pretty similar to coding. It's called Construct 3, and luckily, they have a free version that I can use. So, we're going to be using that to create a game. They work really well with 2D, and I think it's time we get started. It is day 1, and I think the first thing we should get started is actually learning how Construct 3 works. Luckily, there are a lot of tutorials on YouTube, and I found quite a few. The first thing we need to learn is actually just making an actual platformer. And we don't even need a tutorial for that because they have a built-in tutorial in Construct 3. So, I'm going to quickly follow that, and afterwards, I'll give you an update on how it's going. We are now at the point where I know how to create a game. And we actually have a working game. But I have not yet created the full characters or anything yet. So, to change that, we're going to make some pixel art. Now, I found a website to make pixel art, and it's really simple, really easy, and I believe we're just going to use that just to get our space guys and the aliens and stuff. And then, I think, end it for day 1. Oh hi, I didn't see you there. My bad. Yeah, I picked probably one of the worst weeks I could have to make this video. Why, you may ask? Well, yesterday I had nothing going on. But today, tomorrow, and the day after, I have work in the mornings. And then, on top of that, on the last day, I only have the morning to work because after that, I'm leaving to go camping with my family. So we better lock in and use the little bit of time we have to get as much progress as possible. So what's on the agenda for today, you may ask? Well, level design. Level design may seem simple, slap a couple things in there, and by saying that, you'd be right. So I'm going to do as much level design as possible, and then I've got some other little things I want to try and do before we end day 2.
Approximately 10 hours later.
This is the first level. We got some coins, we got some platforms, we got a spaceship, and these little green guys over here. And I haven't finished them yet because they don't work. We also got the button that moves you to the next level. Pretty simple, pretty easy, but level 2 gets even better. Level 2. At level 2, it's pretty similar, but now we have little pink guys, and it's on Mars as well. The little pink guys are supposed to shoot things. They don't yet, and then we got level 3, which is just like the same characters, but on Neptune, and way beefed up. If you're wondering what these gray things are, they're like walls that are supposed to tell the little aliens, oh yeah, when you hit this wall, you're supposed to turn around and walk back. I haven't gotten it to work yet. I'm trying to watch some tutorials, but after that, we should be good to go work on making the little pink guys actually shoot. Okay, so I lied. This took way longer than expected. They work now, but I did not get anything else done, and I think it's time we end the day. As you may have seen, I tried to make a game over screen. It didn't work. I'm gonna have to find a tutorial for that later. But after this, I want to get the counter to work. But I think that's the end of today. Yeah, let's just go to bed. Do you have any idea how long I have spent working to get the freaking scoreboard to work? I have spent the past 4 hours trying to get it to work, and I completely wasted day 3. I'm going to bed now, and I'm not working on the game at all. The scoreboard doesn't work, nothing else does, and I hate this! Good morning. It is day 4. I believe it is time we lock in. Today, we are going to get all enemies to work, and basically everything to work, except the scoreboard. I don't want to touch the scoreboard until tomorrow. So, let's lock in. Okay, so I have this. I finally figured it out. So I actually have a bullet up here. It's just like out of the way, disappeared. Can't see it. But I have an issue. Observe. You're about to see. Okay, this is kind of tough, but there's an issue. Let me show y'all. I got it fixed from like summoning a ginormous thing. Don't mind that it doesn't have music, it's because we didn't start on level 1. Still sounds at least. Right, look at this guy, but he only shoots that way. Oh, there goes the book. As you can see, he only shoots one way, which is really weird, and I don't know how to fix it. So we're watching this. Okay, so for context, before this, it literally wouldn't do anything. It would just summon a bullet there, but it was ginormous. And I fixed it by just having a bullet on the side, out of the screen, the right size. And that just fixed the size and made it so it would actually shoot. I believe the issue it didn't shoot is because it was just too big and it lagged it. So now the only issue is that it's shooting one way and not aiming towards me. Luckily, this tutorial helped me, and it works now. I don't have footage of like any of that, but it works now. Alright, we now have every mob, I guess we could call it, or monster, enemy, whatever, working, and pretty much everything works but the scoreboard. I think I'm going to be using the last little bit of day 4 to simply polish up everything, make everything look a little nicer, fix my level design a little bit, and then we should be good. So let's do this.
Approximately 10 hours later.
As you can see, a lot of polishing done. And I did add numbers for the score. The score doesn't work, nothing for the score works. There's just numbers for it. So, as you can see, all the levels look decent. But, I think we're going to end it for today. Tomorrow we're getting to the score to work. And then, we also have to find a website and someplace where we can put it so anyone can play it. It's day 5. Dang, I've used that clip of Minecraft so many times. I need to get a new one. Anyway, scoreboard day! We're gonna get a scoreboard. We're gonna get it online. I'm pretty confident. I've watched like 50 tutorials last night. I stayed up till 2 a.m. So I'm pretty confident I can get this. So let's do it. Lock in, clock in, lock in, clock. Let's just do this. I'm not even kidding. It took me less than 5 minutes to fix it. It was like one simple little thing that I did wrong, and it took me less than 5 minutes to fix it. We have a working scoreboard now. We just gotta get it online, and honestly, I can end day 5 early. Let's freaking go.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Okay, so there are a couple sites that I've looked that I can upload it to. First one my little brothers always play on, it's called Pokey. They have like a ton of games, but that's a no because you have to install some Pokey or software or whatever into your game's code or whatever. I don't know how to do that. I don't want to do that, so I'm looking for something better. And obviously there's Cool Math Games, all those other ones, but they're all pretty much the same as Pokey because they require ads, so you have to install their things so they can have ads in your game. I found one. It's called itch.io. And this one doesn't have any ads and it's for indie developers. And it is so easy. I literally just have to export the game, upload it, and it's there. I can set it to unlisted, which is what I'm going to do, so if you have the link, you can play it. So, I'm gonna go do that, and yeah. In this video, we went from never having coded a game before to literally making a fully working 8-bit platformer. Making everything from the ground up. If you want to play this game, the link for my Discord is in the description. The actual game is in there. You don't have to download anything. It's just on a website. Like, subscribe, hit that bell, whatever. I'll see you guys in the next one.